What's up guys, Ajmarkle here. Welcome back to Ajmarkle Reads FNAF Fanfictions. Now it's another one by Byte. This is Frights number 3, the TOREADOR tune. Not to be mistaken for the TOREADOR March, although it could be an inspiration. Alright. My little sister winded her music box. After 12 seconds of winding, she stopped. A catchy tune started playing. I immediately recognized it. It was a classic song called the TOREADOR March. Maybe I've spoken too soon on that. My little sister got it as a gift from Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Who gave it to her? Me, a boy. That tune is always hard around the house. It gave me the creeps, to be honest. She would sometimes play it in the middle of the night. And when you're in a dark, musty room like mine, it really gets your nerves going. To be honest, it's nice that Claire, the little sister, finally enjoys something. Because ever since her best friend Danny passed away, it's been hard for her to reconnect with somebody or someone or enjoy something. Danny died in a car accident only a few months ago. She was only 6 years old. Claire's been down in the dumps ever since, but this song cheers her up. Today I decided to take Claire to Freddy's, so she could see her favorite character, Chica. Chica adores the robotic chicken. She has a plush of her, an action figure, and even a plush of Chica's sidekick, Mr. Cupcake. And all I care about is not the food nor the chicken. It's Claire's happiness that the robot gives her. I would buy her the world only to see her beautiful smile. That be my payment. I just hate seeing my little sister sad. Because kids shouldn't be sad. They need to live life happily. After we spent 2 hours watching Chica sing, I drove her home. When we got to the house, I saw my dad and his best friend Uncle Morrison, his wife Helen, and their 5-year-old son Jameson. We call Morrison Uncle Morrison because we've known him for years. My dad worked with him ever since he applied to be a police officer. My mom and Helen were best friends, even before Dad and Uncle Morrison met. And Jameson and Claire loved to play with each other. After getting a few hellos and hugs, we finally found out why they were here. So this is about Jameson, started Uncle Morrison. He really wants his 6th birthday at Freddy's, but remember 2 years ago? See, 2 years ago, Uncle Morrison investigated a murder case at the old location. They built a new one a while back. I don't trust the corporation, but Jameson wants that Freddy's really bad. And what's even worse is we haven't caught that William Afton yet. William Afton is the suspected killer. But Jameson insists we go, even though he has 3rd birthday there. Uncle Morrison leaned his arm against his head, looking really stressed. Maybe you could get a private party room, or get a few officers to come and stay to watch, suggested my dad. Uncle Morrison nodded. Good idea, I'll consider it. 1 week later. You ready to go to Freddy's, Claire? I asked if I woke her up.
It's Jameson's birthday. It'll be a blast.
She nodded, got up, and ran to her music box. She wound it and played it. That was her first thing she does every morning. After she listened to the tune, she brushed her teeth, showered, and got changed. Then we got in Mom and Dad's van and drove to Freddy's. It was packed. Kids were everywhere. After shuffling through the crowd, we finally got to the party room. Jameson and 2 other families were inside. Busy Saturday, said Uncle Morrison, obviously nervous. I walked towards him. I started talking to him about sports, trying to get him distracted. Soon, Jameson opened his presents, and then ate his vanilla cake. Claire kept tugging at my arm and pointed to the show stage. It said, Chica's new hit single, Pizza Craze, will stun you with awe. Watch her in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I asked my parents' permission if I could take her, and they said yes. So we sat down at the table and got ready to watch the show. Claire was hugging her Chica plush soundly, and soon the stage curtain opened. For around 5 minutes, the band introduced themselves. Foxy talked about how annoying Chica is at night, and finally Chica performed her song. The song had a popish feel to it, but oddly enough, it kinda had a tune to the TOREADOR March, the song from Claire's music box. Must be a signature song, I thought to myself. After the performance, we went back into the party room and celebrated until it was time to go. See, I said to Uncle Morrison, who was nervous about the whole ordeal. Jameson is safe, and so are you. Nothing to worry about. There's no way anybody from this place, not now or in the future, could hurt you. Uncle Morrissey cracked an anxious smile and nodded. Outside we shook hands and we parted. We got into the van, and on the way home I kept thinking of that stupid singing chicken. It looked so creepy, the way it would move and the way it would look at you. I just shrugged it off. That night, as Claire played a few music box, I swear I saw someone or something in the shadows. It got closer, but then it went away when Claire stopped the tune. I was creeped out, but I had an idea. Claire, I whispered, play your music box. I like the tune. She raised her eyebrow, wound it up and played it. The shadow moved closer until the tune stopped. I looked closer to the window. I saw nothing, not a feel. Claire and Brett, get down here! We have a surprise for you! Screamed my parents. It made me jump and we ran downstairs. Since you have behaved so wonderfully, started my mom, we thought we'd give you a treat. So tomorrow, we're going to the mall. You can pick out anything you want. We were ecstatic. I wanted to get a guitar and a few books, and Claire wanted some more bows for her hair, a few more plushies. So we went to bed. I closed my door, turned off my light, and went to bed feeling satisfied. Until I heard Claire's music box. The next day. After driving toward the mall, Claire finally broke the boredom. She turned on a show. It was quite new, and a cartoon. I knew what it was right away. Freddy Fazbear and Friends. The episode started out with Foxy missing his eye patch, then realizing it was on his head, Bonnie having to tune his guitar, but figuring out a string broke, and Freddy decided to craft one, and finally Chico trying a new pizza recipe. Pizza! I had to. And finally, she was trying a new pizza recipe. Yeah, we already know that. Got a little carried away. I quickly realized each episode included 3 short stories. This kept us entertained until I watched it for 2 hours. The main suburb of our town was 2 hours away. Since we lived in the country, after the radio finally stopped playing it, it was just in time as we arrived at the mall. We spent all day there and shopped 4 hours. After we left, got back to the house. I wanted to see if that shadow would show up again. I made Claire wind it up again. There was the shadow. I noticed 3 little yellow tufts of hair on the round head. I had no idea what it was, but it was getting closer. Soon we had to go to bed, and Claire once again played a music box. At around 4 a.m., I woke up to glass breaking, but it was very soft. It was coming from Claire's room. I got up and ran in. Saw her window broken, and a note. It read, "Dear family, Chica showed up at the window and told me that Danny was not dead where she was. We are going on a trip together. I will be back soon. Chica said we will not be gone for long. Or was it you'll be gone for long? I don't know. The wind was blowing. I didn't hear very well. Either way, do not worry. I'm sure everything will be alright, Claire." I started crying. I looked through the broken window. I saw them, Claire and Clary hand in hand walking into the fog. Claire looked behind the house. Set out a beautiful smile, and for the first time since Danny's death, she yelled, "See you soon, the end." Arthur's note. I know the story wasn't as scary, but I really wanted to focus more on the lore than anything. I know you also must have said about Cliffhanger. I could already hear you asking what happened to Claire, and how did Chica recognize the tune, and know where Claire lived. There are wonderful questions, and that I will let you put your theory on. I'll answer them when I'm ready. And again, big thanks for Aaron for reading it. And for you guys enjoyed the series, stay tuned for Frights number 4, Green Eyes. It will focus on the sister location in FNAF. I hope you look forward to it. Loves and hugs, Exabyte. Alright guys, that's another story. Sorry I fumbled around a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, I do have a few theories. That there was obviously about 2 years after the main story in the second Frights, and obviously we are beginning to see a lot of connections in different character backgrounds. So if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and Exabyte's channel, and if you guys have any FNAF fan fiction stories you want me to read and you know where to contact me, you can try to find me on Instagram, maybe message me on Twitter, and if you know my Discord, you can message me there. But if you guys enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless, you rock, don't forget it.